Hello, y'all. I am here to review. Yeah, I decided to come on back, and I got my earpiece in, which means I'm actually listening to it on my computer. But I promise y'all, it's not going to be a long review. It's probably only going to be a quick 10-15 minutes. And I'm surprised it's that long because the first 3 episodes I was able to squeeze into a half hour. And this is just I mean, it's a little bit better than last week. I will say this. I didn't fall asleep this week, y'all. Let me do my product placement. See, this is how you do product placement, which we about to get into in a moment. Shout out to Hemp Lotion, honey. Honey, darn gone got my hands nice and moisturized, made with several different all-natural ingredients, and you can get it for the low at the cost of $5.50 only at Home Depot. And you get a full 17 fluid ounces, honey. Can't go wrong with hemps. Hemp. My bad. I'm so used to saying hemps from darn on Cosby. Y'all know I'm a professional beautician, and there's a professional version of this called hemps, but this is hemp with a P. You know, the one at Cosmoprof is the one with the Z. Now we're going to go into why darn did that in a moment, as far as showing how promotion supposed to work. But anyways, I got some shout outs to do. I want to shout out Boo, honey. Come on through, Miss Lewinsky. I didn't know until the other week when she followed me on Instagram that she was part of the darn because I never knew what Rachel did, honey. I just knew her as the sexy Latina twerker from darn T.S. Madison, bitch. So when I seen darn Miss Lewinsky, honey, and it wasn't Miss Monica Lewinsky in my Beyonce voice, Monica Lewinsky all on my gown, don't. Honey, she puts Monica Lewinsky to shame. If y'all ain't familiar with Miss Rachel Lewinsky, honey, let me go ahead and put y'all on game about Miss Rachel Lewinsky, honey. So, Miss Rachel Lewinsky, honey, she is actually the videographer from Transroad Films, honey. So she's the reason why we got this excellent quality, honey. Because y'all know normally these bitches in the first season of the other franchises and all this, honey, the quality be fucked up. Darn on the mic sound terrible and shit like we seen on the other franchise, you know, Gemini Films and stuff. We seen that the quality was excellent, but the mic was fucked up. We seen on other Chase reality franchises, honey, the quality was, the visual was fucked up and the audio was fucked up. But honey, Miss Lewinsky said, not on my watch, bitch. Honey, she got the girls together with the visual and the audio, honey. They giving good looks as far as the vision, the visual. But you know, we'll get into that, honey. Now let's get into who's the creator. Quentin, girl, you still got work to do, cause this is some hot shit, baby. This ain't it. Then you got content manager and production assistant, Israel Isaac. Honey, we still trying to figure out what is the darn going. Is there an actual storyline, or is there? It seems like a mishmash, honey. It seems like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get. It seems like a whole thing of a mystery gumbo. You don't know what's in it until you darn gonna consume it from week to week. Every single week, it's darn on these darn on clips that's all over the place. And we know sometimes with reality, sometimes you take a clip from this month and darn going like the confessionals with RuPaul's Drag Race. Some are done during the season, some are done months after. But there's a little bit more cohesion to it. This, it just seems like it's just thrown all over, like na 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 na. And it's like that's not how I like my stuff. I like my stuff with a little bit of order, honey, a little bit of cohesion, a little bit of unity, honey. This is not what we getting, honey. The darn gone chats has been darn gone better than darn gone the show. Editor. Oh, now we're going to get into the editor ass, because the editor is the one who darn gone formulates everything together. So the editor is Andiaro Abrams. Honey, whoever your name is, honey, get it the damn together. I'm glad they also got the cast name up in here, because Lord knows I've been forgetting these motherfuckers' names except for a couple, honey. Shout out to darn T-Pain 2.0, aka King Pain. Fran, aka the great value version of darn on Bobby Lights. Alicia Love, who I think is the dark skin trans. Andre Hammonds is like the lighter brown, stocky built guy who supposed to have the body butter. D Hopkins is the one that is brown skin that is giving me Solange throughout the whole thing. And then we got Hershey LaCour, honey, the drag queen performer on here, and Jayla, honey, the one that reminds me of a cross between if Patrick, she does look like Patrick Star, but if darn on Patrick and SpongeBob was to have a baby, it would look like Jayla. But now on to the commentary, y'all. So first it gives us the first 2 minutes of what gonna happen. I don't even need this in my ear because I don't even need to know what they're saying. I can just look. Damn. And of course, y'all know a bitch is cheap over here, honey. Y'all know we got to look at these commercials for a good second. I'm going to put these hoes on 2x speed. So they on this darn on mountaintop, honey. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough to get away from this. Hell, I don't know what, I can't even say shade. I don't know what they be giving, honey. They darn on shades and stuff. Matter of fact, they shade and breeze be as dry as this darn on tumbleweed and stuff that's right behind them. High up on the mountain. Honey, no matter how high they go, no matter how low they go, they still can't search for a darn on good read, honey. But, honey, Miss D. Hopkins is wearing this little two-piece darn on ensemble, honey. I'm loving this darn on dark top up here, the little crop top with the lighter tone pants, honey. That look like something that DivaWuan would do, it, you know, whenever she decided to go ahead and get this darn on chest wax. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and set up an appointment for next week, honey. Okay, it seems like there was a peaceful, you know, reconciliation with Jayla and darn on Andre. And, ooh, shout out to Andre with this darn on gold up against this darn on rich chocolatey, succulently black skin, honey. Come on through, skin. Looking like old sexy darn on California raisin. He looks like a California raisin that got a chemical peel. And darn on, if it was possible for a California raisin to get a chemical peel, the skin would just be smooth. He looks like old sexy California raisin, honey. California! California, California twinking. Honey, come on through, California twink. But yeah, Hershey liquor looking like old dark darn on licorice, honey. But honey, as soon as that union darn gone, you know, just happened with, you know, chocolate and orange, honey, because I don't know what's going on with Miss Jayla Foundation. But honey, she was giving me oompa loompa loompa-de-doo. Oompa loompa-de-doo. Honey, as soon as the union between orange and chocolate darn gonna happen, I think darn gone Hershey end up going after somebody else. But they confessionals, I'm living for these confessionals, child. Honey, Jeremy Copeland, darn on with this darn on vampire Dracula like darn on a tie up in his confessionals. And then you got the dark-skinned trans girl. Once again, what's her name? Now, why her name didn't come up underneath? Now, Andre's name came up underneath, but I don't see hers. Now, come on now, get it together, chasing L.A. So I'm going to assume her name is, let me see, Alicia. So Alicia is giving me darn going Jasmine Sullivan with a little bit of darn going Jennifer Hudson. Honey, this darn gonna look as good on her, honey. Child, pretty much this whole show is they give good gowns and good fashions because Lord knows they ain't give us nothing but darn gone icing. They ain't give us no darn gone substance. They ain't give us no darn on cake or nothing. They just gave us good looks throughout this whole damn show, honey. Okay, so I don't even know what they arguing about, but now everybody was hating on D Hopkins in this confessional with this drag persona that he's giving. And it's like, yeah, he could have had a little bit more of a foundation on, but I thought that he was purposely going for the gender bending darn gone. Now I could be wrong. Now D Hopkins, if you come across this, was you purposely going for like the holiday heart looking like the rough drag? Cause I don't think every type of drag queen has to be, you know, super perfect, honey. You know, we get caught up with, you know, shout out to Tamisha Iman, honey. I've been looking at that scandal too, honey. I got a video coming up on that. But, you know, not everybody got to look like Tamisha Iman. You know, you do got some girls that look a little bit more rough, and that's just they judge, honey. Shout out to Jasmine Masters. You know, some of them give that more androgyny where they showcase a little bit more man. And, you know, hell, look at the top 4 of Drag Race this season. Honey, 3 of the 4 queens were titless, honey. But, honey, Miss Darngon, D. Hopkins is giving me, like, bootleg version of Crazy in the Sky. You know how I feel. Like, it was giving me Erykah Badu-ish / Solange Knowles tease. I don't care what y'all say. D. Hopkins was darn looking good to me in the darn confessional. See, a lot of y'all bitches are so caught up with this Brazilian, Eurasian, Peruvian shit. When you actually have a natural bitch wearing hair that's closer to their texture looking blown out, honey, we want to say, oh, the hair looks... I didn't see nothing wrong with the hair. The hair looked like black folk hair that's blown out to me, honey. And matter of fact, darn on the gag is D. Hopkins' wig look darn on better than some of these other girls' wigs, especially coming up in the episode, child. But we'll get to that in a moment. Lord, meanwhile, we got somebody else down here doing their Pilates. He said, fuck this shit. Honey, I'm still going to get my exercise in. Then, meanwhile, you got Hershey LaCour, honey. Child, did darn gon' Kelly Rowland darn gon' get the concept for you, honey. Honey, darn gon' Miss Hershey LaCour up in her darn gon' confessional giving me darn gon' oh. Honey, she's giving me that latest video from darn gon' Kelly Rowland. The one that's dedicated to her mother, like this red ensemble with the flowers and shit. Come on through, darn gon' Hershey. Child, matter of fact, darn gon' Hershey looked it better than some of the darn gon' girls that was on this past season of darn gon' RuPaul's Drag Race. Let the best bitch win. Honey, Hershey, if we want to see you ever apply for RuPaul's Drag Race, honey, this is giving me darn gon', although now we got to see what your lip sync game is about, honey. Because I ain't going to judge you by that little impromptu shit in the park, honey. We need to see a little bit more diversity with you, though. But, honey, this is serving, though. Oh, not drama by Mary J. Blige's child. Okay, so now D. Hopkins and Hershey's is having a conversation about this shit. Pretty much, y'all, this is going to be my darn gone just reaction to this shit. Okay, moving on, child. So far, first 10 minutes, we got these bitches just arguing on top of the damn hill. I still don't have no what the hell they darn on talking about. It seems like they just reaching. And hell, I can't even say reaching for a storyline because it don't seem to be no rhyme or reason to these arguments and shit. But then we got darn on another confessional of darn on Hershey LaCour, honey, now in this black ensemble showing us good fashions. Once again, the darn on concept of this episode is they give good gowns and good fashions. This darn on glittery black one on this darn on chocolate guy, honey, it was serving, honey. I want me one of them. Tell me, she slide in my email and tell me how much it costs, because I know it don't cost no more than like $100, $200. It seems like everybody on the West Coast give good glitteries and stuff, and it's like I'm the bitch that, you know, I seen it before, seen it all before, honey, but I still like it. So it's like, honey, feel free to tell me how much it costs to get this right here, that black ensemble on this beautiful chocolate man. Because I will give you this, honey. The fashions is good. I hear other motherfuckers from other franchises talk about they give good fashions, even on the Atlanta franchise of, you know, chasing reality. And I ain't seen the fashion like this, honey. So I will give him this. He's definitely legitimate in the fashion department. Okay, here we go with this darn on body butter, honey. Once again, we got the sexy models. And I actually followed the model. I can't even think of his name right now. But the first one, that's a professional trainer, I follow him. But once again, it's like product placement, honey. Product placement. Like, you focusing on the man, and you got the product far away. It's like, instead of the product being featured like this, you got the man way up here and the product way back here. Y'all see how that doesn't work from a marketer's perspective? Once again, I'm giving y'all my professional opinion for the free 99. Y'all better take advantage of this shit. This is not how you do good product placement. You don't have the model way up here and then the product way back here. Where, you know, to the viewers, we're trying to look at what the name is. We're trying to peep the ingredients and stuff. But when you do this, when you properly do effective product placement, when you have it sitting right here as opposed to back here, it's like that's how you effectively do product placement. But they're going to get it together over time. And then I've finally found the website and found out that they sell more than just body butter. It's like, I don't know, I guess the body butter is their main go-to product, but I found out that they actually sell body spray. I actually found out that they sell soaps that are like $14.99, but actually got some decent ingredients that is worth the price point. Y'all know I go over, you know, products and how to determine if it's worth that amount based off of the ingredients. I will do another video on that on my DivaWuan channel if y'all want me to. But yeah, it's like, just from this, we didn't know that. It's like, we need to see some more diversity with commercials. We need to actually see the body spray and the soaps and stuff, because the soaps and stuff looked a lot more intriguing to me than the darn gone body butter. Because the body butter is just made with mostly shea butter and mango butter base. But when I seen the darn going sprays and I seen the soaps and stuff, that would actually intrigue DivaWuan's eye a little bit more than the body butter. So you need to focus more so on the line all throughout. Because like I said, honey, it seems like y'all just focusing on this body butter just because y'all want to entice the guys with sex. And I mean, and it's like, actually show the actual use of the product where people are not distracted. Give some realistic people. Like, number one, most of y'all on here are twinks and queens and pleasantly plump fairies and everything else. Let's see how the body butter works on them. You know, let's see some rubbing of the love handles and stuff, honey. How far is the darn gone jar going to go when somebody is not darn going 4% body fat? What is the body? How long the product going to last when you dealing with a big bitch that's a size 14, 16? Like, these are the stuff that the actual people want to know, honey. And if y'all want Diva, and you know, if y'all want a good authentic review, honey, DivaWuan don't mind stripping down over here. You know, granted, I don't got no athletic body, but you know, DivaWuan got a little good waist to hip ratio going on now. If y'all need the actual good demonstration from a YouTuber, honey, go ahead and send me 2 products of everything, honey. Send me 2 different body butters, 2 different darn on colognes and 2 different soaps. I'll show you how to darn gonna get do some promotions, honey. But anyways, moving on, child. But that's what we got over there from old dude. I guess this is Andre. Once again, every other person's name is not showing. Okay, I guess his name is Andre. Andre and D. Hopkins are conversing. And then we got 4 minutes of darn on Money Van Zap. You know, fixing the people's shit, honey. Honey, Money Van Zap, honey, darn gonna be looking good in the confessionals or whatnot. But yeah, we got her reading the girls for about 4 minutes. Including old boy, she said darn gone he be having the Steve Harvey like suits, honey. I said, oh shit. Damn, not the Steve Harvey suits, child. Okay, now we in this second confessional. Now this is what really gave me Solange tease with this darn gone burgundy, black, and darn gone off-white African-like print. And then she had, you know, Miss D. Hopkins had this little golden crown over here. It was giving me very much, I got cranes in the sky. Don't touch my hair unless you want to get cut tonight. Honey, it was giving me very much cranes in the sky, don't touch my hair tease. And then you got the bang 2 knots in the front. Honey, I am loving this darn on African promotion of the hair. Like, once again, some of us are so far removed from our natural hair that when we actually see natural black hairstyles, honey, it looks foreign to us. And people want to look at it weird. But, honey, D. Hopkins, fuck what they saying in the comment section. Honey, I'm living for this whole look, honey. Now, the face could be a little bit more beaded, you know. Especially, you know, when we got hair and stuff down here, we need to focus more so on using heavier makeup, such as Dermablend. See, now, when you have texture on the skin, you can't do the, you know, the BB creams and the, maybe it's Maybelline. No, you can't do that. You got to go for more of the heavier base makeup. You got to go for, and not necessarily heavier, because we don't want you to look cakey, but more maximum coverage. Like, y'all know I use Sasha Cosmetics. Sasha Cosmetics is a full maximum coverage that can cover tattoos, it can cover facial hair and, you know, texture on the skin, and it don't look cakey on the skin. Juvia's Place can look a little bit too makeup-y, but it gives full coverage. But I would definitely say Sasha Cosmetics, Dermablend, Graftovian are the types of makeup lines that you want to go for to get that full look. But especially if you want to still have the, you know, it looks like second skin, that's what Sasha Cosmetics gives you. It fully covers you up, but it doesn't look like you're wearing a face full of makeup if you keep everything else neutral. Like, like what he got on, the simple brown, the light brown eyeshadow, the lip gloss, if you keep it like that, it just makes you look like you have just a light beat, even if you have a full face of makeup. Once again, that's my professional darn tip of the day, y'all. You know what? I'm going to start charging these girls for my darn professional expertise, honey. I done went to school for these darn years, honey. Y'all going to pay me for my darn consultations, honey. But right now, you know, I don't mind giving it to y'all for the free to help y'all show out, because Lord knows, let's hope and pray that it makes it to a season 2. Because the way I'm trying to stretch this out, just off of the fashions and the looks, child, and I'm doing a half hour, and I have not gave y'all not no storyline. Now, this is a damn shame. But moving on, honey. Okay, now everybody's a darn singer, honey. Then we got Miss Jayla. Okay, so Jayla's the light-skinned one. So I guess the other one is named Alicia. So I still have yet to really hear her vocals, except for one time, which was okay. And then here we got Miss Thank You for Being a Friend. Honey, we got Miss Salmon Golden Girl up in here with this pink hair. I guess they was cutting up behind the scenes, because now D Hopkins is just having a meltdown. He's just going off on the girls, darn on complaining about them being unprofessional. Okay, so it was Jayla that was darn gonna being over concerned, and it was causing D Hopkins, to be out of whack with, not being in sync with his vocals. That's what I'm getting. Like he wasn't able to fully concentrate due to what Jayla was doing. Now they outside freeing D Hopkins and Jayla. Jayla's putting them up on game about what happened up on the mountain. Up yonder, up yonder. Whoa, child. The way with some of these vocals going on up in here, shit, maybe they need to cast me, honey. Shit, I think my banshee vocals do a little bit better than what some of them was serving, honey. But D Hopkins now with this look, he's giving me very much period queen, honey. No, we're going to call D Hopkins period princess, because every type of fashion, it looks good, but it seems like it's a somewhat of a nostalgia. Like it's like he done gave me the naturalistic, period pieces of the 90s and early 2000s of African fashions, and then he's giving me darn going Andre Leon Talley, honey, with this darn going wrap around with this French hat, honey. He's giving me very much Andre Leon Talley tees. It's like he's giving me very much fashionista, but each one of his looks is darn going almost like a darn going period piece. Yeah, but that was basically the point of their whole conversation. Oh, I done sped up too far through. I'm sorry, King Pang. I done passed all by your scene, child. King Pang, tell me this. Now, what was it called when y'all was recording this shit? Because you always have the most heaviest darn on coat on and shit. And I ain't going to call you Missy, even though Missy is the ups. If I call you Missy, bitch, that is the most highest compliment, because I love Missy. Missy is, the baddest doggone rapper to do it, in my opinion. But it's like, you with these coats, and I know last year we was in the midst of a topsy-turvy polar vortex. I think I read somewhere in California that it got, record lows to like 40 degrees. So is that true? Like, is that why we seeing y'all with these doggone, because from what I've always heard, California don't typically get no lower than like 55 degrees. And also another thing I need to address. Now, how many of y'all are native to the West Coast? Because now it's one thing if you're native to the West Coast versus being from the South. Because I've heard some people from the South, I heard some people say they are from Tennessee and other southern places. I know Q is from darn going North Carolina, and it's like whenever we see him on the screen, I better not see him with no coat, because our code and y'all code is different codes. I know people in California, y'all body is naturally adapted to start wearing coats when it's less than 70 degrees, versus 70 degrees, I look ridiculous over here in the South with a damn coat on. So I understand that from a Westerner's perspective, that y'all body temperature adapts. Y'all know what is cold for you is not cold for me, and what is cold for me might be darn going too unbearable for you. So I'm wondering how many of y'all are from the West Coast, and what was the temperature like when y'all was recording this? Because like I said, y'all is giving me these darn gone coats throughout these past 4 episodes. And I've always hear people, for the most part, say it's darn gonna always like 70 degrees and bright sunshiny days up in California. But that is not what I'm getting based off of y'all attire. But anyways, back to the show, y'all. Okay, now we go into the next round of commercials, y'all. Okay, so his fashion line is called Shop by Him. Looks pretty decent enough. Showcase the, this clothes and stuff up close. Then we got this LGBT darn on party darn on boat or whatnot. DivaWuan is not about to be on nobody's boat, child. Hell no, honey. Not for that shit to break down. Maybe if the boat is darn on docked and it's not moving in the ocean, I probably can do it. But I'm not about to be on no boat in the middle of the water. And Chocolate Beauty, you with this darn on badass darn on, not the bang-yang. The bang-yang, the bang-yang. Honey, I'm about to finally check you out, honey. Chocolate Beauty 81, child, we need to darn on throw that wig away, honey. The wig is not it, but we're going to see, are you it in general as far as your content. So, honey, because they got you on every darn going video, y'all. Matter of fact, darn on how much it costs to darn on get a promotion over there. Honey, you know DivaWuan over here sitting at darn on 1,100 subscribers, honey. Let me see what a promotion from darn on Chasing Reality do for this old country southern bitch over here, child. But honey, shout out to Chocolate Beauty 1, girl. I'm definitely going to check out your shit this weekend, honey. Okay, and then the last scene, we got Jayla and darn going Alicia talking. And surprisingly, y'all, I was able to stretch this out to a half hour. And pretty much they was having talks about trans lives matter and about them being attacked, which is definitely wrong. Shout out to my more, seasoned, beautifully darn on further along transition sisters, honey. Oh, now this confessional was doing the damn thing, honey. Honey, like I said, she's giving me Jasmine Sullivan mixed in with Jennifer Hudson. This darn on gold champagne, like darn on glistening body number, honey. With the eyes and the brown hair, honey, she was doing it, honey. These girls definitely know how to give good fashions and shit. Unlike the darn that's the only thing they got on the Atlanta franchise. They give good gowns and fashions, but they have yet to give any damn content. Hell, even right now with this darn on look, she's giving me this darn on Cynthia Bailey-ish like curls and shit, and I'm living for it. Now I don't know what Miss darn matter of fact, Jayla reminds me of SpongeBob when he darn got turned into like the ice cream. Y'all remember when darn SpongeBob got transformed into like a toasty darn ice cream like treat, and he was a darn bronze skin tone? That is what Jayla is reminding me of with this darn look that she's giving. And then this darn hair, honey. What was this hair doing, child? I want to know what was this hair. Child, we need, but everybody, the first season, there's always a couple fuck-ups in the hair and makeup and fashion departments. They all got the fashions down pat for the most part. But, honey, this hair is not it. Honey, old girl done passed by one of them sections about a good 5 times, honey. I still don't know what it was giving. But it was not giving no type of beauty, honey. And that basically closed that out. And then we go into episode 5. So those are my thoughts, y'all. And I know y'all's like, DivaWuan, we listened to you darn finally give a full review for a half hour, and the only thing you gave was darn fashion critiques and marketing critiques. Well, hell, that's the only thing they gave me, honey. Until they actually give me an actual storyline to break down, until they actually give me some substance, this is the only thing I got to give y'all for now. And I don't know how many other videos I can do, but I'm trying to hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Honey, I'm trying to hold on to see if something might come through within these next episodes. It looks like it's going to pop off a little bit as the episodes go on. At least, let me see real quick. It looks like it's going to get a little bit more spicy during this next episode. D. Hawkins is going off once again, giving me French cheese, honey. Giving me kitty cat, honey. Let me be your kitty cat. Oh, oh. Wee, 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 wee. Honey, he know he likes him an old good French darn gone hat, honey. I'm telling you, I'm sure one of his darn gone inspirations is Andre Leon Talley. But anyways, that is it, y'all. Y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.